So I'm doing some work on my car. It's a 1989 Audi Coupe. I've stripped down the intake manifold and the fuel injection and changed gaskets and things because it was sucking air a little bit all over the place because the previous owner didn't do a good job at swapping the engine around 2005. And I've also changed the front structural beam. It was a bit wonky. Can see if the old one is still in scrap. Yep, sure it is. I have no idea what the hell he did with it because it's totally crooked. And it's also cracked. It's just so soft. It really had some serious abuse. And it's just shit. So I've swapped that, and now I am going to tighten some hoses and things to the intake and fix the distributor. I've glued the Hall effect sensor on because that was cracked. The sensor is still good, so I just put some epoxy on there and it should be all fine. Cut off the zip ties. There we go. That's secure and nice. I'm gonna put that back on, tighten those hoses down, and gonna get the plastics for the air ducting for the radiator because these do tend to run a bit warm without the plastic parts. Also gonna fix the drain for the battery, tighten up or fix this wiring, it's a bit messy, and put the spoiler back on. And we also have to get some new tires for it because, no, let's see which one is it, might be this. I have no idea what they did. Well, first of this one, it's bulging here, so that's bad. This one is not so bad in terms of, like, starting to fail. The tread is really good, but the fun thing's on the back. Kind of want to kill the person that put these tires on these rims because they're totally fucking shagged the tire. I mean, it's literally missing chunks. That's just totally crap. So I'm gonna get a pair of new ones. Let's see. There we go. That's a pretty nice car. Got a German Reiger spoiler on the back. Fits pretty good. It's pretty nice inside. Put another steering wheel in there because it looks a bit better than the stock one. Wood trim is all good. And apart from like 99% of all Audis, the gear knob is actually intact on this one. Don't see that too much. And yeah, that's it basically. Gonna get the distributor back on and fix those hoses and then put the spoiler back on. And hopefully we can run this through the MOT sometime next week. And yeah, oh, and I also have to change the oil pressure contacts because the old one is a bit bad because it trips out at like 1 bar, which is a lot or it's just very, very high. This one trips out at 0.15 to 0.35 bar, which is what it should be. So, yeah, gotta swap that one. Just a little bits that you have to do with old cars. And I only gave 550 pounds for this. I don't know how much that is in euro or dollars, but it's very cheap. They did actually fix the body on this. So it got like barely any rust at all. It got a little around the aerial and the roof, but that's typical for these. Got a little on the fender here. but it's nothing major. Can easily fix. It's just a little in the corner here, and also a hole about that big in the trunk. But that's basically it, or that is it. There is not any more rust on this car than that, which is nice. That'll do. And the connector. There we go. Right, so got the hoses hooked up there. Had to make a new ground connector or connection for the well, these wires. Just put it there where the airbox is mounted. It's just straight down in the chassis, so that's all good. And a Duracell crimp connector, or well, thing there. And also had to fix this. This is for the oil temp, and I couldn't find any black wire, so I took a piece of green one, but it doesn't really matter. And that hooks in there. Originally they had hooked a piece that was like half a meter long and wrapped it around the frame here, and it was just shit. But that's fixed now, and yeah, I got the wire laying here where it's supposed to be. It's a bit short, but that's okay. And then the vent for the battery, and also the lock clip for the throttle cable. It's a pretty fun throttle mechanism, this. It's a dual port thing where they switch when you open the throttle fully. It gives more fuel, so it doesn't run lean. And also got an idle switch, you may be able to hear. Just tidied up some wiring and all that good stuff. This connector is just like hanging loose here, but the cable is not long. There's a groove here for the connector, but this cable is too short, so I can't really get it there. So that's okay. I also had to change the wire that's going here up to the ignition coil. Oh, and I'm also gonna... Oh, it's not here. Hang on. This wire here that goes to the tachometer, that was burnt for some reason, and they had done a pretty shitty job at replacing that, so I did a better job. And I just realized that I forgot to put in things in the distributor cap, or in the distributor itself. The old cover. Oh god, come on. This is pretty hard to do one-handed, I'll tell you that much. Especially left-handed. Where is this supposed to clip in? I'm not too sure, actually. Really? It's got two little... Seriously? Is this a joke? This one's the same. What the hell? Supposed to hook into something. I don't know. This seems logical to me, but I don't know. Doesn't seem to be a groove to... Well, it just sits there, I suppose. And then we gotta have the rotor. Let's see, I marked the rotor. Ah, there we go. And it Only goes in one way anyways. There we go. And then we put the cap back on. That doesn't sit good. Oh, there we go. This bloody trick is to do one-handed this. Hang on. Come on. Jeez. These clips are... There we go. A bit tight. Righto, that's all in. That pipe is secured. That's to the oil canister, or no, carbon canister, that's it. Yeah, it's getting there. It would probably start now, but I'm gonna consult my dad for that, because one, I'm not too sure about setting the timing of things, because the distributor might be a bit off now. I have marked everything, but you never know. And it's also jacked up now, so yeah. Let's take that in an upcoming video, but it's getting there. Oh, and I'm probably gonna put this back in place. How the hell? Oh, okay. It's like big ass hooks there. Let's see if we can tighten them down. May need a bigger screwdriver for this. No, that's okay. At least for one. This one is a bit damaged. Oh, that's good. There we go. So yeah, it's getting there. Yay! Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.